I have with me one of the most bravest, toughest American men you ever want to meet on this side of heaven. And it's an honor to have him back on the show again. Dinesh DeSouza is here. He's the author of numerous books, most recent, Still in America. Also maker of 2016 Obama's America and the new movie Hillary's America. His website is DineshDeSouza.com, and a busy man, and I absolutely appreciate the time that we do have with him. Good morning, Dinesh. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for your time.
Hey, it's my pleasure. Good to be on the show.
Congratulations on your brand new book, brand new movie, and brand new life.
Oh, gosh. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm very excited about all three. The movie is the number one documentary of the year, and it's already in the top 10 political documentaries of all time. The book is number one on the New York Times bestseller list. Both are called Hillary's America. So, yes, I'm super excited, and I want to get this message out before the election.
That's right, and I'm glad I'm able to help you do that in a small way. I want to ask, I've noticed you over the years, and you don't give up. You're just tough from within. What caused you to become so tough?
I think what it is that I grew up in a country, India, that was run by gangs, that has a lot of corruption and bribery. And when I came to America, it was like I went from living in black and white to living in color, a country with ladders of opportunity. And so I think a country is judged not by how it treats its rich people, because rich people do well everywhere,
right,
but what chance it gives to the ordinary guy to climb up the ladder and make a better life. And for this reason, I love America. I love the American dream. And I think we're living at a time when that dream is imperiled for blacks, for immigrants, for minorities, for everyone. And so my politics is based on that.
Well, God bless you. You're a good example for us all. In your movies and book, you depict your experience being politically targeted, criminally charged, and punished with prison time and violent felons. Explain that to us.
Well, the Obama administration targeted me. Obama was very upset at a movie I made 4 years ago called Obama's America, which blew the whistle on him and showed him to be a complete hypocrite. So he became very angry, and I know this because he was raging against me on his website, BarackObama.com, and a few weeks later the FBI came banging on my door. Now, they got me on a technical violation of the campaign finance law, giving money to a college friend of mine who was running for the Senate. I obviously didn't mean to break the law, but I did. Now, no American has been locked up for doing what I did, but they unleashed the full force of the Justice Department and their prosecutorial powers on me. And so I got thrown in the slammer, so to speak. But I took the lemon, I tried to make it into lemonade. I learned from that experience, and I put it right in this new movie, Hillary's America.
I can imagine you in jail turning all of the prisoners into Christians or something,
Well, they were puzzled and fascinated by me. I got to know a lot of them. And, it was, I saw a side of America I would never have otherwise seen.
Yeah. I really, respect the fact that you are so good at what you do that even the government goes after you like that to try to punish you. And then you were able to overcome that, and you're not a broken man. That says a lot, because the average man today, not all, but most, they are so weak due to the failure of their fathers and mothers that they don't have that inner strength to endure all things.
Well, here you're putting your finger on something very important. I had a wonderful family. I had good teachers, and I have a deep faith. And those are three unbelievably good fortifications to go through difficulties in life and come out not only even, but actually come out stronger.
Yeah. I read in your book, Still in America, you mentioned fear for your 19-year-old daughter at the time you were going through all that stuff. You just been through a divorce, and she didn't like her mother, and you were faced with prison time. I want to know, how's your daughter doing today, and how's your daughter doing?
Oh, I mean, I'm happily remarried now. I'm a kind of a newlywed, and my daughter is a senior in college, She has landed unbelievably well on her feet, kind of for the same reasons I mentioned a moment ago. And she's got a very sturdy character, and I couldn't be more proud of her.
Is she, so the two of you are still close, right?
Oh, gosh, yeah, no, absolutely. And she's, in fact, home here for the summer and will be returning to college in a couple of weeks.
That's good. Congratulations, sir. I want to know, you talked about how gleeful the liberal media were, even some in the Christian media attacked you. Government prosecutors set up the United States versus Dinesh D'Souza. What was all that like going through that and seeing these things happening to you?
Well, it shows the difference between the conservative and the leftist. The mentality is different. So, for example, I don't agree with Michael Moore. I think he's kind of a buffoon, but I wouldn't dream of trying to, put him in prison or lock him up. The left doesn't think that way. Their view is that their opponents are not merely wrong, we are evil. Yeah. And so they are very happy. And so I could see these reporters in the courtroom, and they knew the whole thing was staged. It was like a Stalin show trial to some degree, but they were laughing and chuckling. I mean, they were really hoping if the Obama administration had its way, I would be in federal prison right now and not able to write this book or make this movie. And that was part of their objective, because what this film, Hillary's America, what it does is it strips the moral capital from the Democratic Party. Yeah. It shows the Democrats were the bad guys through history. They're the ones who relocated the Indians. They're responsible for the Trail of Tears. They're responsible. They promoted slavery and segregation and Jim Crow and the Ku Klux Klan. So I give it to them in this movie with irrefutable facts that they have not been able to shake in any way.
Like no one I've ever seen, Dinesh. You're doing, it's just mind-blowing. We have just a couple minutes here. Is it true? I hear that you have a new book coming out, Hillary's America. Is that true?
Jesse, that book is out, and it's actually currently #1 on the New York Times bestseller list. Now, it only came out about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
So it's come out with a bang. It's kind of the accompaniment to the movie. You mentioned the book Stealing America. The movie is based on both books, Stealing America and the new book, Hillary's America.
Amazing. Who are you supporting for president at this time?
Well, I stayed out of the Republican primary, but I'm supporting Trump for one simple reason, and that is, look, there's only one way to stop Hillary and the Democrats, and that's with Trump and the Republicans. There's no other alternative.
I agree, and I believe that we need Donald Trump. If we ever needed a man like Trump, we need him now, because if Hillary gets in there, as you know, we're going to lose America. It's over, and I don't know if we will ever return. She would continue to carry out what Obama is carrying out for the last 7.5 years or so.
There's something about Hillary that's worse than Obama, in my opinion, and that is that Obama, at the end of the day, is an ideologue. We may not agree with his ideology, but he believes it. Poor guy. Hillary, I think Hillary and Bill are more like gangsters. This is like Bonnie and Clyde, and these people have been running rackets since the Arkansas days. So we've had crooks in America before, but we didn't know they were crooks in advance. Yeah. With Hillary, we know.
My final question, I've been wanting to ask you this for a long time because I kept up and I'm keeping up with everything, well, not everything, most of the things you're going through. Were you ever bitter, or were you tempted to be bitter at what you were going through or have gone through?
I was never bitter. There were times when I was indignant. I was infuriated. I mean, think of it. The government, they order me to mandatory psychiatric counseling. Now, how stupid is this? This is for a campaign finance law violation. Yeah. This is not the Soviet Union. I didn't put bodies in the refrigerator like Jeffrey Dahmer. So to me, a lot of this stuff was just completely nuts. But I said, look, this is dumb, but that's okay. I'll get through it, and I'll come out stronger at the other end.
Well, God bless you, and I wish you well in all that you are doing and will do in the future. Your website is DineshD'Souza.com, and if we can be of any service to you, you let us know.
Yeah, let me say, if I may, in conclusion, Jesse, that the movie website is Hillary'sAmericaTheMovie.com. Hillary'sAmericaTheMovie.com. You can watch a trailer there, and if you plug in your zip code, it will tell you where the movie is playing near you.
Well, I know I haven't had a chance to see it yet, and I will. A whole bunch of my friends have seen it, and they are all enlightened by it. They loved it, and they believe that the world should see it.
Awesome. Please see it yourself. I'd love to hear what you think about it, and I'll be excited to get your reaction to it. The book, of course, is available everywhere.
Yeah, I have the book. I'll let you know. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right. God bless you.